If there's one thing I took away from this movie, it's this. The boy who survives in this movie had to survive a lot of cold. I live in Florida, and it doesn't even snow here. We barely get a blizzard's fart over here. So I was sitting in this theater like, wow, that looks really cold. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam and welcome to my review for Alpha. This movie was directed by Albert Hughes, one of the directors behind The Book of Eli. And this movie tells the tale of a young boy who basically gets left for dead when his family, and well, pretty much his entire tribe, are out fighting and hunting buffalo. This boy is left for dead with a broken leg in 20,000 BC. If there is a worse situation, I have yet to see it. However, he fights his way through it thanks to the help of this dog, who was originally a wolf, though he grows akin to, and they basically help each other out to survive. About 15 minutes into this movie, I said to myself, this movie reminds me of another movie. And then it clicked. This movie is basically the rated PG version of The Revenant. Think about it. A person is separated from his party due to unseen circumstances, is left for dead, and then he has to fight his way back home. It's basically The Revenant. Well, it is, at least in terms of basic story beats. The rest of the movie couldn't be any farther apart. And while The Revenant was violent, raw, and just a great survival story, Alpha was... I do seem like I'm being a little harsh on it, but there were some parts of this movie that I liked. First of all, I liked the main kid that they got. He was really good. He doesn't speak a lick of English throughout the entire movie, and he has to communicate every piece of dialogue through his face and through communicating this caveman-ish language. And he does a really good job. I hope he gets more work after this. I also really liked the partnership that he had with this dog. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person myself, but seeing that I was like, oh, that's nice. However, this movie definitely was not perfect. Like I said, this movie is basically a watered-down version of The Revenant. And while The Revenant, and especially Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, was just very in-your-face and all about doing whatever you can to survive, The Revenant just did it better, because The Revenant showed Hugh Glass really struggling and doing a lot of unsavory things. The dude had to sleep in a horse carcass. And in Alpha, the kid did struggle, and there were some scenes that I did feel sorry for him in. But he would get like a little blood right here and like out of his nose. The rest of the time, he looks fine. I just didn't believe it. In short, to me, the movie felt very tame. My other big problem with the movie involves the shots and the CGI. I'll talk about the shots first. Most of the time the movie was shot okay, but for the rest of the time the movie tried to be all stylistic, and I just didn't appreciate that. They tried to do the speed up, slow-mo, and then speed up again thing like they did in 300, but it just did not work here. And the CGI in this movie was not great. And the movie did tend to lag a little bit. It was just the boy and the dog walking across another landscape. It would be fine if it had some dialogue to chew on, but the majority of the dialogue in the movie is just caveman speak, and it just got old after a while. In the end, guys, Alpha was okay. I certainly did not hate it, but there is a lot of problems with this movie. I'm going to give it a forgettable rating. It's not a horrid movie. I certainly didn't hate myself for watching it. But in the end, I just kind of nothinged the movie. But that's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. and to also subscribe so that you never miss a new video. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, all of my social media links will be in the description below. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.